Hello, it's Saturday today, the 12th of August. So I'm using my energy cards today. It's the closing of the Lionsgate portal today. So, it's been a couple of weeks of pretty intense energy and I kind of feel like we're just crawling out the other side of it. So, yeah, that's why I thought I'd use these cards today to see if we could get an energy reading rather than just not just a tarot card, but you know what I mean. Just get a different take on it. See what lessons we've learned. Okay. Right. Okay, I expected to see the lion, but I haven't. I've got an angel, Archangel Michael, who is coming up a lot for me at the minute. So that's quite nice. And also a man holding a coin. There's some beautiful energy, look quite similar actually, that, both the characters in this card, I feel like they could potentially be part of the same person, as if this is the earthly person that we see and this is his soul. Because what I love about I know it is the Archangel, but he's holding a ball of light and it's being projected there into his third chakra. And we've got all the beautiful yellow of the solar plexus chakra there as well. And that seems to be projected almost here, doesn't it? Shining a light onto this guy. And in turn, he's also holding, but this is a coin now. So, I feel like this is a journey of discovery and ability to manifest things in our lives. So, I want to say that this is the outcome of all the struggles and hard work that we've been working through for the last few weeks. And I have sensed on a number of different levels that it's been quite difficult, even as like the weather conditions. I mean, here in the UK, I've been moaning that it's been raining, but obviously in Hawaii, I've got a lovely friend Betsy who is struggling with the wildfires and the devastation that they've caused. Same in Europe. Everybody seems to have been thrown a curveball of some description, and it might be a very external factor that you have no control of, like the weather, or it could be a massive shift in your own life in some way. Okay, so lots of different things have happened, and they have been, I feel, quite severe. Quite life-changing events. As I say, I've talked about the weather being one of them, because the weather seems to be a big factor of all of us at the minute. But I think internally as well, lots of things have been happening. There's been a lot of soul-searching moments and a lot of feelings. I feel like there's been quite a lot of emotions that have come out over these last few weeks, leading maybe some of you to feel a little bit lost, a little bit confused, a little bit out of control of your life. But what I'm really liking about today is a feeling that we've woken up with this beautiful chakra being restored in some way. Okay, so however the solar plexus is playing out for you, it could be that your sort of gut feeling is now back on track and you're back in line with your intuition, or it just could be a feeling of a little bit more well-being. Those three base chakras that we've got, our root chakra and our sacral chakra and our solar plexus, they are really the ones that help us in that flight or fight mode. And once we've sussed all that out, we can work on the higher levels and the transformation and the spiritual kind of being that we are. But I really do feel at the moment there's that idea that the light is starting to shine again and you're starting to feel yourself again. And that's a lovely, because once you start feeling yourself again, maybe you feel like you're a little bit more in control again of your life, or you understand what all those struggles are about, and that you're going to find a way forward, even though it doesn't seem like you may not know the answers yet. Okay, so now I'm looking to this guy. As I say, this archangel is looking over us as well to give us that beautiful element of protection that is so important at the moment. So that's a really lovely extra message for us there. So the man holding a coin then, well, he's not doing much with it. He's a bit Knight of Pentacles, isn't he? He's not rushing around with a great idea. He's just sitting. And I think that that's a really important thing to learn to do. Yesterday, when we had our spirit animal cards, we had the moth, didn't we? The omen of death, that huge transformation. And if you've just come out of a period of darkness or transformation and it's all been a bit messy and it's all been difficult, then don't be too hasty to get back up to full speed. Funnily enough, I was saying this the other day. You know, I suffer with migraines, so I'll have a couple of days where I'm flat on my back, not being able to move, in bed, feeling rubbish. And the minute I feel better, I feel duty bound to catch up with everything that I didn't do. And, you know, you don't have to do that. And I feel that that's the message with this man. He's holding a coin. He's not using the coin, investing the coin, planting the coin in the garden to be seeds or anything like that. He's just holding it. He's just holding space for ideas. And I feel that that's holding space for manifestation work, okay? Like I said, you know, we're only sort of not even midpoint through August yet, but we have got the new moon coming up now. This important new moon that's sitting in between these amazing supermoons that we've got either side of August. So I feel like this now, maybe this weekend, as we lead up next week into that new moon energy, hold some space for yourself. Think about what it is in your life you actually do want. Because while you're being protected by this beautiful Archangel Michael, and while you're, it's not Michael, is it? It's Chamuel. As I was saying that, I thought that's wrong. Apologies. Yeah, sorry, I can't read today. It's Archangel Chamuel, or Chamuel, however you say it. But he is sending us this beautiful protective energy as well. I certainly do feel like that. Apologies for getting that wrong. Yes, okay. So this is about holding space for your manifesting time. Make some time today to sit and think about where you go from here. You don't have to have all the answers. And I think a really good important point to mention here is you don't need to know the how you're going to get there. You just need to know what it is that you want to do, where it is you want to go. Now, going back to our Archangel, whose name I got wrong, again, he is working on that intuition, isn't he? So he's almost calling on you to be really confident in yourself, to know that you have all the answers of everything that you would like to manifest, and go from there. Say you don't need to work out every finer detail. This is a time to just be yourself. Think about how you want to be in the future and what you want to have. Almost like daydreaming. I feel like I want to say to you, daydream, doodle, draw a picture of your best life, write down a list, write even to this Archangel a wish list of what it is that you'd like, or maybe even what you're grateful for, what it is that you've got at the moment that you're really, really grateful for and that you want more of in your life. I feel like there's an element of magic here, and there is always that element of magic when we're in a time of transformation. And like I said, this is a big month, and we're only on the 12th, so we've got a good few days left in August. I feel like lots more is going to happen, but I feel now you've turned the corner and you're more in line with your intuition, and you're feeling a little bit more confident, and you've maybe got your sparkle back. Maybe you've found your mojo again, who knows? But I hope you have, and I hope that's going to really serve you well, and get I think it's going to be quite interesting what the cards come out for the next few days as we head towards that new moon in our lovely fiery Leo. Okay, well, have a lovely Saturday, whatever it is that you do, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another cards reading. Okay, bye for now.